Hi, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. This is Deepak Gupta from Stables. Very excited to present a cauliflower steak today. And a big thank you, guys, for the motivation and the great appreciation we got for our last video we put up on sticky ribs that we delivered. There was also an overwhelming response for creating something vegetarian. So we thought we'll do cauliflower steaks. We know cauliflower, all of us. And fairly predictable in what we do with it. So we thought we'll do a good take on it and grill it first and then put it in the oven. Also wanted to say that I'm very excited about plating this today in some very bright, beautiful flatware we've got from Freedom Tree. And it makes it look very happy and lively. So why don't we get into this? I have a large cauliflower, cleaned. Cut this in the center. And now cut 1/2-inch steaks on two sides. And you'll see that you'll get a lovely steak that you can bake and grill. We'll take 2 of this today. This is what we'll bake. Now we have these 2 steaks. We're going to create a very interesting basting mixture with pepper, salt, and we use Himalayan salt, lemon zest, some lemon juice, liberal lemon juice, and that gives it that little excitement. And I have some beautiful garlic here, which we will quickly chop, mash, and put that into that mixture that we have here. Once we do this, we're going to put some paprika in this for some color, some olive oil that is going to make this all stick and come together. We will put this mixture, as you see, it's coming together very beautifully. The lemon zest, the lemon juice, the garlic, the salt. We're gonna apply this on the steak here. And then I have on the side a griddle plate that is ready. Now we have this ready on both the sides, as you can see. We'll bring some of the garlic back onto this and put this straight on this griddle plate. You can hear the sizzle. The plate's ready. Each side will need about a minute for it to sear and get that lovely caramelized color there. Okay, now we have this seared on one side. I'm gonna flip this on the other. The steaks are done on the griddle here. It now will go into the oven for about 20 minutes. We will take this out. It's hot now. And by the way, these mittens are also from Freedom Tree. Very nice and good ones. I'll cover this with a silver foil so that this can bake easily inside. 20 minutes in, it's gonna come out like a different, soft, beautiful dish, which we will plate then with the chimichurri sauce that I'm gonna make. The oven is hot at 180 degrees. We're gonna stick this thing like this in the oven for 20 minutes and wait for it to become nice and soft. So what we're gonna do is put some olive oil on a plate and toss some cherry tomatoes, a few of them, which we will use. The oil is hot and we just want to make sure that this is a little glazed. I go back on the pan, some more olive oil, and this is my little creation which I just love. I have some boiled potatoes which I'm putting this here. We'll toss this Let it heat up for a minute or two, and then I'm going to put some very interesting, my surprise ingredients into this potato today. We'll start with some salt, some jaggery. A friend of mine gave this to me day before yesterday, and this is homegrown, home produced in a nearby farm from the stables, and I'm very excited about what this is going to do to my dish. Some more jaggery, and we finish this with toasted sesame. The sesame gives us a lovely nutty flavor to the potatoes. It also adds a little bit of starch to the dish. I'll tell you a trick as to how to check if the steak is done. Take the knife, go into the thickest part of the bone here, and you'll see that it is nice and tender. So now this is done. We are going to plate this on this plate here. We will use a spoon to plate the chimichurri sauce at the bottom. Right here, a generous helping. This is beautiful. Fresh parsley, coriander, garlic, olive oil, parmesan. It's just beautiful. And I love the color contrast between the pink and this green here. And then I'm going to add my surprise element to this. Caramelized, jaggeried sesame potatoes. And I cannot tell you how exciting this is. It tastes beautiful. The sugar, the caramelization. And we finish this off with a little fresh parsley on the sides. And voila, our gobi steak. And for all the vegetarian lovers and all the requests that we got through the last 2 weeks, I'm very excited to having done this for all of us today. Looks good, tastes good. See you again.